Suddenly, Bertie heard Thomas's whistle. He knew it sounded scared.
Thomas, what's going on?
Bertie could see Emily chasing Thomas.
Bertie, help me, please!
Oh my goodness! Hang on, Thomas. I got you.
At that moment, everything happened all at once. Bertie revved his engine and drove towards Emily and made her derail. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Emily had realized what she did. She looked out into the open as the sight of Thomas puffing away scared from his smoke box. Emily now didn't know what to do as she waited for the breakdown train. Thomas, on the other hand, was now very terrified as he rushed somewhere that Emily wouldn't find him. He rushed all the way to Timothy's sheds and hid in the shed. All he could do was stare down at his buffer beam and watch the tears fall. Just then, Henry came into the sheds. He was surprised to see Thomas.
Thomas, what are you doing here?
Hiding.
Hiding? From who? Is everything okay?
Soon Thomas started to cry. Henry was concerned for his friend. From Emily. She started chasing me, and I got scared. Henry couldn't believe what Thomas had said. He was shocked to believe that Emily would chase Thomas.
Thomas, tell me what happened from the beginning.
Emily said that Diesel had been saying untruthful things about me, and she started chasing me. But Bertie crashed into her, and I ran away.
Oh my goodness! I guess James was right about this.
Even Donald and Douglas were surprised. Ah, wee lad, I feel sorry for you. Ah, guy, same here, Thomas. No engine should go through that drama, especially an engine like yourself. While everyone kept Thomas in comfort, Edward was coming back to the sheds and taking a small passenger train. Edward was about to turn around when Henry came out of the shed. He did not look too happy.
Hello, Henry. What's wrong?
It's Thomas. He's scared.
Scared? Why? What happened?
Henry explained everything that Thomas had told him. As Edward listened, his face was scared and nervous.
Oh my, this isn't good. I even talked to Emily about this.
According to Thomas, Diesel had a part of this too. He told Emily that Thomas said she was worthless and pathetic, along with a few other words.
Oh jeez, where's Thomas right now?
He's in the shed, right next to me.
Bring him out there. I'll move up the turntable so Thomas can turn around.
All right, Edward.
After everything was said, Edward looked at Thomas and started to speak.
Thomas, how do you feel?
Scared?
I see. Tell me, why do you feel this way? I know why, but I want to hear from you.
So Thomas explained everything that happened, with Emily chasing him down the entire island, along with Diesel's stories that he told Emily, and something she said during the chase. Thomas was hesitant to say it, but both engines were there to support and comfort him. So Thomas spoke up. She even said that she would couple me up, and she and Diesel 10 would throw me into the dockyard ocean and leave me there to rust, as she would make me feel tortured.
Excuse me, what?
Edward was shocked and couldn't believe what he heard. Even Henry was shocked about it.
Oh my goodness! Why would she ever say that? That's terrible!
I don't know, but she was very angry and wouldn't believe anything I told her. I said that Diesel was lying and she shouldn't listen to him. But apparently, I'm still at fault. Edward was now feeling sorry for Thomas and couldn't believe what Emily was putting him through.
Don't worry, Thomas. Me and Henry will be right here to help you.
Suddenly, coming from beside the shed, in the distance, there puffing down the track, was Percy, carrying Sir Topham Hatt on board. He had come to speak to Thomas, but for a different reason, and it wasn't a good one.
Thomas, what's this I hear that you and Emily were racing down the line at high speeds?
Sir, it wasn't Thomas's fault. It was Emily's.
Emily?
Yes, sir. Thomas told us himself.
And Edward started to explain what Thomas had told them. Sir Topham Hatt was very surprised.
Oh my. Thomas, is this true?
Thomas didn't say anything, but Sir Topham Hatt already knew the answer.
I see. Well, Thomas, tomorrow, you and Emily will meet at Netford. We will have our little meeting and see if we can somehow fix this. I will have a word with Diesel about his rumors and see what he has planned. If he did this to hurt you intentionally, he shall be punished. Edward and Henry, both of you can take care of Thomas at the moment. He deserves a good rest. He will stay with you both. Duck can sleep at Farquhar.
Yes, sir.
And that was that. Thomas was going to sleep at Tickness Sheds for the night, and after explaining what he was going to say to Diesel, Sir Topham Hatt had set off, on board Percy, to go and find him. Meanwhile, Duck and Diesel were shunting in the yards, whilst Edward was away.
Beg pardon, Diesel. Are you shunting these trucks on the wrong siding?
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
You put the vans in the siding where the trucks are meant to be.
I don't need to take advice from you, you silly Stevie. We are revolutionary.
Yes, I get it. You're Revro, whatever you call it. You don't have to constantly say that.
Revolutionary. How hard is it to say that?
Before Duck could answer that question, there was Percy and Sir Topham Hatt. He exited from Percy's cab and onto the station platform. He walked to Diesel and gave him some stern words, and Diesel was ashamed of his actions.
Hello, George.
Bugger off, Stevie.
Geez, I only said hello.
What's your problem, Mr. Oliver?
Honestly, I stopped asking that question years ago.
Hello there, George.
Who the corny fella you?
Your new best friend. If you play your cards right, of course.
Cards? What kind of cards? I don't know. Maybe goldfish. Or maybe blackjack. Blackjack? Yeah, or the original name, 21. Who names a game with a number?
Oh, pipe down, you two. Anyway, Georgie,
Don't call me that.
I can help make your wildest dreams come true.
I'm listening.
Diesel 10 had decided to explain to George that he would destroy all the steam engines and allow George to destroy the rails. This made George really happy.
Like that?
Yes. And shut up and listen. I need you to destroy every pair of buffers this island has, on every side.
Why can't you do it? This is your plan after all.
Do you really want to question me right now, George? Because I have no hesitation on destroying everyone you love.
But I hate all of you.
So then why go against me? After all, we both have something we want.
Well, okay. How many buffers you want to go?
All of them. All of them.
Bye, I guess.
Goodbye, Georgie. And remember what I said.
George was more confused as Diesel 10 made arrangements for a meeting.
Ow, hey, what were you doing? It wasn't my fault. Yes, it was. Was not. Was
No,
too. Was
and they were
not.
handing out
Was too.
sidekicks,
Was
so
not.
Paul
Was
had
too.
taken a nap
Was
and
not.
didn't
Was
notice
too.
how
Was not.
quits.
Was too. Was not. Was too. Was not. Was too. Was not. Was too.
Meanwhile, at Nappert Station, James was waiting patiently at platform 5 with a small passenger train. He was to take his train all the way to Wellswood Station. Just as Rosie came in, she looked very worried.
James, did you hear what happened to Thomas?
I thought more like, and Thomas looked really scared.
This made Rosie even more worried.
Thomas was scared? Oh my, I wonder why he was scared.
I saw Thomas, Edward, and Henry on my way here. I heard Thomas say something about Dieseltown and Emily. It didn't sound good at all.
Boko explained what he heard, and this made Rosie feel very scared now. She was surprised that Emily would talk like that, especially about Thomas.
Oh my, why would she do that? I mean, sure, Thomas may be cheeky, but not even I would do that.
Hope to keep himself safe.
From what I can guess, Rosie, apparently Emily believes that Thomas is playing the victim from the breakup.
I personally believe that Thomas will be okay as long as we show that we're here for him. Honestly, all this talk about Thomas's heartbreak is bad for my swerves. I think we can be there for Thomas. He's been there for us when we need in need of help. Now it's time that we return the favor.
Everyone knew Fergus was right as they blew their whistles and honked their horns. They were a team for Thomas. Later that night, Diesel 10 was right beside the old abandoned mine, just as Splattering Dog rolled up next to him.
Come in, Splodge. We're having another meeting.
Another meeting? We haven't been back in 20 years. Anyways, boss, what did you need from us at this time?
Well, Splodge. Hey, wait a minute. Where's George?
Frankie, don't get your collar in a twist.
Pinchy, if you please. Anyway, that little blue puffball ruined my plan to get rid of the lost engine.
Who, Thomas?
Oh no, it's Gordon and Edward. Of course it's Thomas, you fool!
And what do you want us to do?
Well, Splodge, you two are gonna help me. Help me get back at that puffball and kill the lost engine.
Kill? You mean hurt?
Destroy is another word for it.
So what are you gonna do? Yeah.
As I said once before, it's time to put Twinkle Toes lights out.
What is that voice I'm hearing? It sounds familiar. But who?
There she is, Splodge.
You mean that purple and yellow engine?
Yes, we shall strike tomorrow. And you know why?
I'm scared to know.
This is a job for the boys!